Hello everyone, my name is Sky Kelrose and welcome to my channel. Today I am going to be having a little bit of fun with something I know nothing about. Story of my life. Today I'm going to be turning some of my favorite YouTube artists into Among Us characters. I haven't personally played the game, but I've watched other people play the game and it looks fun and hilarious. But I haven't played it, but the characters are just so simple and small and funny looking. I had to do something with them, and so I thought, why not turn some of my favorite YouTube artists as if they were characters in this game. So first we're gonna start off with NerdeCrafter. Now I did do NerdeCrafter as a dragon just a very few short videos ago, and I still have to remember to look at the camera. Haven't actually recorded myself in so long, I've started to forget. Camera, up there. Anyway, we're gonna start with NerdeCrafter. She is definitely one of my top favorites. I wish I could do all my favorites, but there is just no time for that. So I'm sticking with 4. And yeah, we'll go from there. So start with NerdeCrafter. I went over reasons why I loved her when I turned her into a dragon, but she's just a lot of fun. She's very sweet, but she's also very sarcastic, and there's just something quite hilarious about her talking about how salty and she's dark in her soul when she looks like one of the sweetest people in the world. So I do love her channel, and she's definitely been having a big part of keeping my spirits up lately. So yeah. So I gave her little character the Bulbasaur hat, because you never hardly ever see her without it, and a salt shaker, and her sharp pointy thing. Does this make her the imposter? I don't know, maybe. I mean, she is carrying the sharp pointy thing. And of course the classic little salty expression on the thing, which is a little hard to do when, you know, they don't have mouths, but they kind of have eyebrows. Not really, though. So, yeah. And yes, I forgot their little backpack thingy. The pack was probably what holds their oxygen. I don't know. I heard they're spacemen. Some people say they're teeth. I really don't know what they are. Besides, I don't know what they are. So, 2 of these don't have their little backpack, 2 of them do. I'm just saying that. Anyway, so here she is finished. I chose orange because orange and purple are her 2 favorite colors, and when I turned her into a dragon, I made her a purple dragon. So I thought I'd go the other way and make her orange this time, and I actually really like how it turned out. So here is NerdeCrafter if she were a character in Among Us. Next, we are doing Moriah Elizabeth. Yes, I turned her into a dragon too. And her and NerdeCrafter are the only 2 I've turned into a dragon so far, which that will probably change because I do love dragons. Obviously. These are my babies, and this is my newest addition. This little squishmallow right here. If you don't think he's adorable, there is a problem. Anyway. So we're doing Mariah Elizabeth, and I kind of started feeling a little bad as I did these, because as I did them more, I started getting a little bit more brave into trying things, I guess. So I did Jackie's first, and hers is like the most simple one, and it kind of makes me feel bad, but I didn't really have time to go back and redo it. So yeah, I probably should have let my pop filter up. Anyway, so for Mariah Elizabeth, I put the sprinkles, like if you've seen her plushie, everyone's favorite creation of hers, Pickles. I kind of gave his little markings. I guess if he was a My Little Pony, they'd call him cutie marks. But I gave him those. I feel like I'm really close to the camera this time. Anyways, I gave her those just as a little homage to Pickles. And of course, she's got ice cream cone on her head. Of course, if you've watched any of her videos, you know why there's an ice cream cone on her head. And she's got icing dripping down her head because... Oh, my light. Once again, you will know why there's icing if you've seen any of her videos. And I actually remembered the backpack on this one. And I just put more icing and a little dollop of whipped cream and a cherry on top because it's kind of her thing. I mean, she loves sweets and she loves bright colors, and I don't know what her favorite color is. I tried looking for it, but I couldn't quite find it. But she loves the rainbow, so I just made her kind of the lighter pastel-y, not quite pastel-y pink. And it went well with the ice cream cone and the frosting and the icing and all that. So, yeah. So here is Moriah Elizabeth, how I think she would look if she were a character in Among Us. Next, we are doing ADCArtAttack. He's one of the newer ones I found. Well, I've probably been following him a lot longer than I think I have. It feels like it hasn't been that long, but it probably has. But he is one of my newer yeah, that. Anyway, but for his character, I also don't know what his favorite color is. But I had a little bit of fun with his character because one of his more popular series is drawing one character in 10 different styles. And so I had fun with him. And one of the styles he always draws, I don't think he's done a style drawing challenge without drawing the character in Dragon Ball Z style, which I have not seen. The only thing I know is from what I picked up from watching his channel. I'm not big into anime. Don't shoot me. But I didn't grow up watching it, so I guess I never caught the anime bug lately. I've been looking at some stuff and it's been attracting me more, but yeah. So I just looked up a picture of the character he's always talking about, Goku. And I just kind of used his uniform as a reference for, well, what he's wearing here. And the belt, I decided to make it be Batman, and he's wearing a Marvel baseball cap because a lot of the styles he draws in, he does Dragon Ball Z, DC I am going to beat up my microphone today. Okay, Dragon Ball Z, DC Comics, Marvel. I mean, he does a bunch of different styles. Sometimes he does SpongeBob. They're kind of a toss-up, but these are kind of the more constant ones. And just as a nod to, he likes to also draw them in, like, what is the guy's name? He does really skinny, creepy looking characters with washed out colors. Tim Horton? I'm sorry if I got that wrong. Anyways, and he also likes drawing them in creepy style, which, who stars? I ain't got the stomach for that kind of stuff, so I just put this tiny little quack in his head up here where you can see a little bit of bone, just as a little nod to that. And I gave him glasses because ADCArtAttack does wear glasses. And I don't know why I gave him glasses when, you know, this little person's inside a suit, but hey. And of course, for the little part where the general little Japanese, it's probably Japanese because it's the anime symbol on Goku's uniform is, I decided to put ADCArtAttack's logo, which is his duck, Bob. If you don't know who Bob is, then you've never watched his video because he's literally introduced every video. So yeah, here is ADCArtAttack. I am actually really proud of this one. I love this one. I had a lot of fun putting all the different components together from all the different things he does. So yeah, here he is. We're gonna get into our last one here, which of course is Jazza. If you don't know who Jazza is and you are following art YouTubers, then how on earth have you missed him? I'm pretty sure everyone just about would agree that Jazza is the king of the YouTube artist community. He's so much fun, And yeah, he's I keep feeling like I'm drifting out to the side. Anyway, he just does so much random stuff. I'm gonna scoot back over this way a little. I don't think there's anything he can't do, except maybe make art out of candy, but he's really got to try that again, because he would probably nail it. I mean, he's just very entertaining. You never know what he's gonna do next. There is absolutely you can't predict what's about to come next from Jazza's channel. And so for him, I gave him his classic avatar hairstyle, of course, and I decided to make him be wearing one of the shirts that, I think it's one of his more recent releases, that says I am a kinesthetic learner. Ooh, try saying that 5 times fast. And just for heels of it, because he does a little art, I gave him a paintbrush, a red paint, and he splattered in red paint. And in Among Us, well, the point of the game is you're trying to figure out who the imposter is that's going around tampering and sabotaging and killing the crewmates. So messing with red paint probably isn't a good idea. So I just thought that would be really fun to give him red paint and be splattered in red paint, and then have a little person way back there in the background, you know, emergency meeting. So yeah, I just thought that would be funny and totally something that would happen to him. And I am so sorry, I keep forgetting to look at my camera. Anyway, so here is Jazza, how I imagine he would look if he was a character in Among Us. And so yeah, here is the whole lineup. YouTube artists as Among Us characters. I do feel bad that NerdeCrafters is so simple and plain. Like, really bad. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks for stopping by. I know it's been a while since I've actually been on camera. Kinda nervous. Anyway, if you'd like to see more, hit the like button, subscribe, all that stuff that, you know, NerdeCrafter waves sharp pointing things at you for. And I will see y'all next time. Laters!